Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Monday evening service. Oh,
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
everyone.
Evening, everyone.
It's all right. It's fine. I'm turning it down, Doc.
All right, that's fine. I just thought, I could hear something echoing in my
Yeah,
head.
it's all right.
I hope you're all very well. It's been a mixed day today. It's been really warm, but really grey and miserable where we are in Rotherham. And I would expect Burcoats would have been the same. Irene?
Yeah. It's been a horrible day, but we've been across
Yeah,
the
very sort of bleh. And that's the only way I can describe it. It's been a bleh day.
It's
Really
very
muggy.
warm. Oh dear!
Yes.
Can't this heat is horrible.
I've actually swapped clerical shirts because this one's thinner and it's a bit cooler. Yes, it's.
How are you feeling, darling?
I'm all right. I'm all right. We'll be okay.
That's okay then.
I may disappear if I drop off the screen. I won't be long, but yeah.
Okay.
Evelyn Brown's just said it's the first time I've made the live and been one of the first ones on.
Hey, well done, Evelyn. Well done.
Yeah. Very well done, everybody. Very well done. Okay, I'm going to do this as the divine service because yesterday we won't discuss. It's just, it was awful.
A big to do.
We were so close, so close, but yet so far. So close and yet so far.
Didn't watch it. Not interested at all.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, but it would have been lovely for him to fetch the cup home.
It would have, but we didn't. But there we are.
Yeah.
I think what's making it worse is all this horrible racism that's going on. It's just awful. There's
awful.
no need. No need at all.
Awful. No. Those young lads worked the hardest. They got us right through to the final, and it's one of those things. It's the way it went. We went to penalties, apparently, and we didn't get as many
penalties and that, and we didn't get it.
Well, don't forget Italy cheated as well.
Let's not open that can of worms.
We'll not open that. Me and Tony's already had a discussion. We'll not open that. It's been all over news.
Okay.
And even, the kids watched it and were furious. No, it's not needed at all, Sophie. You are absolutely right. It's awful. I've said this before and I will say it again and I will continue to say it. We are all spirit energy from the divine spirit. So in essence, at the deepest part of us, we're all exactly the same. So it's just wrong, absolutely wrong.
It were wrong.
But those poor lads,
they did the best.
Represented. And let's face it, if I was out there doing their job, I couldn't do it any better than they did.
No, Tony, we couldn't have run around for 10 minutes to mind about an hour.
No, you're right. You're not wrong, Jean. You're not wrong.
We would have been sat on step out.
Yeah, I actually watched a program
turning to bullying.
Sunday morning.
Right,
Ricky
saying it's turning into bullying.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it is. And I was watching Sunday Morning Live, obviously, yesterday. And they had a rabbi, a Sikh gentleman, a Muslim gentleman, and somebody representing a charity who deals with hate crime reporting. And they've said over the last 4 years, it's gone up by about 65%. Hate crime across all forms of hate crime,
it's
race,
awful.
religion, gender, sexuality, and it's just crazy. We need to learn.
Watching.
Hey, good evening, Matthew. How are you, my darling?
Can we see your face?
My beating heart.
Can we see his face?
I don't know.
It makes my week. It makes my week.
And can we see
it
your
makes
face,
you
Matthew?
weak.
It's not only you, Jean.
Well, you were
Is
as bad. And everybody else who sees him on here.
Oh, Matthew, how dare you go and join the wrong chat? But we still love you. Are you coming on with us tonight?
Sorry, Tony.
Hi, Tony. Sorry, Tony. Ah,
Did you see what Amanda's put?
Mr. Dreamboat voice.
But yeah, so it's not just us.
Do I have to drop you two down into the backstage area until I get the opening prayer done?
No,
love.
darling, you can do the opening prayer. We'll let you.
I saw my son.
After all, that is well.
I saw my other son though, didn't I, on Saturday, Tony? And I had to take him round Fate, didn't I?
Our Zeb.
Zeb, yeah.
Our Zeb. He's a lovely lad. He really is.
I had to take him round. Go on.
Round the church Fate, yeah. Yeah, you did. It was lovely. But, okay, let's get the service opened with prayer. Could we bow our heads, please? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the privilege of gathering together here amongst friends in your name. Father, we ask that you be present among us during this short time we are together. And I ask that the veil be lifted to allow the guides for Jean, Irene and myself to step forward to support and inspire us through this short service. And I ask that the loved ones of those present step forward to bring forward any messages that they have and to prove that life goes on beyond this physical. I also ask, Father, that those people who at the moment are hating amongst themselves for whatever reason and hating others, may they understand that we are all children of the divine and that we should be all treated with respect, and we should take upon ourselves that lesson which your son Jesus came to bring to us, that we should all love one another as we would have others love ourselves. I promise, Father, that everything we do here will be done with love, with truth, with honesty and respect for each other, and that at the end of this evening you shall have handed back to you all that is rightfully yours, with love, with honour and with glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Right. I hope you are listening, Suzanne Symes. I have had Suzanne contacted me with a beautiful little small poem that she wrote on behalf of her husband. And I've written it out, and I said that I will write it, I would read it out tonight for her. And I've just called it Our Anniversary. Remembering our anniversary, a memory so dear. You were the best husband, hard-working, loving and true. The day came for you to leave me. We had to part, my love, but your love stays within my heart. Together we made such happy memories. Now my pain, spirit helped to comfort and ease. Though I cannot see you, as you're no longer here, I do feel you near me as I wipe away a tear. Until we meet again, and in each other's arms we will be, please stay close by my side, from morning to night time with me. I love you. Oh. And this was written by Suzanne Symes, and it's dedicated to her loving husband, Colin, for their wedding anniversary, which was yesterday, the 11th of July.
Oh, bless.
Oh, that's
and
lovely, that.
She's very kindly given permission for me to put it on. So if anybody wants to read it, I will put it on maybe after this because Ed's out. So I might put it on tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. Thank you,
lovely.
Suzanne. That's absolutely
thank
beautiful.
You, Suzanne.
That's beautiful, Suzanne. And thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, it's
something
lovely.
That's so deep and so personal.
Yeah.
As it's a divine service, we will now send out healing, absent healing, to those that need it. It can be healing. It can be just people who are in need of a prayer. It can be a dog, a cat, a goldfish, whichever, whatever, whoever. And just if you have got anybody who you feel needs an extra thought, please pop their name into the chat as we're going through, and Absent Healing will be sent. So could we blend our energies together again, please, friends, just for a short moment? Great Spirit, Father, Mother God, here we bring unto thee all those in our and all absent healing books, that it may please thee to heal them, be they suffering in mind, body, or in spirit. We ask for all those we know, who we do not know, and those who have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now, Lord. Amen.
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 Oh, Angela, I'm so glad he seems to have gone. Good. Yes, he needed to move on now.
Oh,
One of the
Stace.
14
years. Oh, bless her.
Freya.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
In my
Freya.
healing book, darling, in my healing book.
Yeah, Angela had one of the previous residents of the new home she's just moved into still wandering around, and I said, you just need to ask him to leave, as if you would anybody who just got into your house and started walking about. You would say to them, "Oi, excuse me." So bless.
But we
Well,
did that one, me and Roger, and that worked really well. I mean, what Roger went to do that cleansing, it were really good, and we said we'd go back, and there were lovely people, you know, who we went to. There were nothing untowards, bless you. It were just one thing and another, and
yeah.
nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Suzanne, is that you
Suzanne,
that's Facebook user that's I'm not seeing comments?
you must be in spiritual unity, Suzanne. If you're in spiritual unity, I think that's the one Matthew was in. There aren't many people in there, so you'll only be seeing a couple of comments.
Oh, she is. You'll have to move over, sweetheart.
Yeah, come onto my page and you'll see everything. Myrtle, the third leaf, and put in the blender. It's bitter to drink. I'm not sure I understand, Evelyn, what that is. But anyway, thank you, everybody.
Can I just say, I would just want to say thank you to my lovely daughter, because she looked after me this weekend while Ed was at work, and she stayed with me all weekend, and nothing was too much trouble. And she got some beautiful flowers today. So
Yes,
thank you, darling.
I saw
Thank
them.
you
I
so
saw
much.
them. They were beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, for leukemia. Oh, bless.
Oh, yeah, bless her.
Well, we'll send all the absent healing we can. But there we are. Well, thank you so much for sending out that I can't get it. That healing and that energy and that positivity, because the more positivity you put out into the universe, the more you'll get back. And it's true. It really is. Since I've tried to avoid negativity, my life's been much more buoyant and uplifted. So Anyway, I will. I've put the link in the description of this service tonight. I've been trying to put it into the comments as well, but I don't seem to be able to tonight for some reason. Because I was going to say if two people wanted to come on screen for quick readings, they could, but I don't think to be able to get it on. I'll try
Well, we
one
can-
more time.
We can just do blind
will.
readings tonight, Tony. That's okay.
We can. If would anybody like to start with a blind reading while I try and get this link, and then I'll join in if I can't.
Okay.
It really
You got
is
anything,
true.
Irene? If
Sophie.
not,
If you've got something, sweetheart, you go.
no. If you have,
I've got somebody
Don't
here.
fight.
I've got somebody
Don't fight,
here, but they're
ladies.
not close enough yet for me to see who they are or who they're with.
Can I talk to? I'm going to put a name out here. Can I talk to Evelyn?
Oh,
Is she on?
Evelyn Brown.
Is she still on?
Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
on.
Can I talk to you, Evelyn, please? Will you just put yes or no if you talk to me?
I'm sure she will.
there
Yes.
she is.
Yep, there you are. Yes, she's here.
Yes, I can't see you. See,
Yeah.
I haven't got my big computer again. Evelyn, can I just say to you, sweetheart, I wished I could see you, but I've got a lady what comes around you, darling, and I do believe it's grandmother, and she's coming around and she's saying that you're rushing about, sweetheart, and she's saying like an headless chicken for anybody. I'm sorry if it's offended anybody that, but she's saying you can't do today, yesterday's you can do today, so you've just got to do one day at a time, sweetheart. I can't see any comments. I'm hoping somebody can sort this out for me. Because
she's saying
because she's saying you need to slow down, sweetheart, and just take that breath, count to 10, and slow things down, darling. She's coming in with this. She's saying she understands that you're getting very stressed out about a situation. She's not telling me what, darling, but she knows that you're getting very stressed out at the moment about something. She's also mentioning, darling, about the poor appetite. I'm not saying you don't want to eat, but you feel as though you've got a poor appetite at the moment and things are too much. It's as if you'll do for, cook for others, but you're not bothered about yourself at the moment as well. Can you understand that, darling? Because I can't see anything.
yes. She's saying
Thank you. Thank you. If you just keep popping it up and I can see on screen. Because she's talking about this for you, darling, as well. She's saying things will come right, but you've just got to be a bit more patient. And she's just said Rome weren't built in a day, so I don't know if you're trying to rush things to get right, sweetheart, but things will come right for you. She's not giving me a time frame or anything because we really can't. It takes as long as it takes. That's all I can say to you, sweetheart, okay? I know this lady would be a bit smaller than myself, and the hospitals fetch me a bit shorter again, so I'm 5'4" now. I don't know if they keep fetching me short to be an inch, but still. So I would say she's about 5'4", 5'5", something like that, darling. I'm not saying she would have been really thin, but I know that she wouldn't have been large lady as she's coming in. She would have had the grey and salt pepper hair, as she's showing me here, sweetheart. Well, she's saying I was more white than grey and salt and pepper because I'm white, as she's coming in with this, sweetheart. So I do know you'd be able to recognise this lady with what I've gave you. Thank you. All right. She's talking about the handbag she left behind, darling, where she had little bits and bobs in. She says, and the things she didn't want people to know about when she used to carry it about with her. And she's also losing inches. And she's also talking about, darling, where she had 3 purses. She's saying I had 3 purses and I used to put little bits of money in each. She says, so I always knew that I'd have some money in each purse. So that's just a memory for you as well, darling, okay? She's coming in with some beautiful flowers for you. And I've got to say, and I can't pick one out because these are mixed, and she's showing me mixed flowers. It's like a little posy of mixed flowers here, darling, and she's giving them to you, okay, for the good work you have done in the past and still the good work you're going to be doing in the future, darling. So she's giving you those, just like Irene gave her daughter as a thank you. She's giving you them. as a thank you gift as well, darling. Okay, I've got to take you to the month of August, please, for a birthday. And she's talking about the month of October for a passing. She's fetching these. We can still understand all this, darling, because I've got no more comments coming up.
There's been no more.
Because there's nothing coming up, so I hope you can understand this. She's bringing back memories of somebody. What did the spirit? She's talking. I don't know if it's this lady, darling. What twisted a knee, or you can understand. You can't understand the birthdays, the dates. If you can't understand them, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I could have moved on, but she's on about somebody what would have hurt the knee, darling. So I don't know if this lady had got problems with the knee, or you can understand somebody what had issues around the knee. Because it's mine's just like Irene's has been doing. No, that's fine. I might have left you, darling. She only just come in quick. I don't want to give you somebody else's message if it don't belong to you, darling. Okay. Can you understand the purses though? Not getting nothing. I'm not getting nothing. No, this is really difficult because I'm having to rely on you.
No, she can't understand the purses or anything.
All right, then I'm going to leave it with you, sweetheart, because obviously that link's gone, and I don't want to give you somebody else's link. So just take the little bit you can, sweetheart, and I will sort the other out. It'll be for someone else. Okay, thank you. I don't want her to take what's not hers.
No.
No. Okay. Well, we have got somebody backstage who followed the link I've put up. So we'll bring up Natalie. Hello, love.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Are you all right, darling?
yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good.
How do you say your name?
It's just
Natalie.
Natalie. The B was an accident.
Ah, right. I see. Could you just understand anything I've just give to Evelyn, darling?
No.
That's fine. I've just got this lady. I've still got to get it to the right person.
Yeah, bless her. Okay. Right. Can I start?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is that all right with everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Natalie, as I'm working with you, I've got a gentleman's energy that's stepping forward, and he's coming above you on the family tree.
Yeah, sorry.
So, father, grandfather, but he's coming through on that paternal link for you. And I have got a really strong connection through the heart for you. So I know he would have had a really strong bond with you while he was on her side of life, if you would understand, please. I want to give you a gentleman who's a very warm and loving gentleman. But I do feel like sometimes things weren't always easy, if you would understand. Times have been hard in life, so things got a little bit stressed now and again, but he's saying he did his best not to let these things show to the rest of the family, if you would understand.
Yeah.
And would you also understand where he tried to keep illness away from the family as well? Because he's talking about illness, trying to protect family from the illness. So I don't know which illness he's talking about, bless him. But he's just saying. I also want to give you the sense of an energy that passes to spirit before his time. I mean, everybody goes when it is their time, but I feel he would have passed younger rather than in his 70s and 80s, if you would understand. Okay, bless you. And I'm struggling with my stomach at the minute, but he's pulling me down to my stomach area as well. So either he's acknowledging somebody who would have had a stomach condition, or he would have had some kind of stomach condition prior to his passing, if you would understand. That's fine. You would understand as well then why he's giving you physical healing at the moment. So you must be feeling a bit under the weather. He's not telling me what. He's just saying, I've got to give you healing. But I've also got to give you emotional support and upliftment as well, what I call my lavender energy, which is for emotional support and upliftment, if you would understand. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, aren't you cute? Bless her. And what's your name?
What's your name?
Arlo.
Arlo.
Arlo, that's lovely.
It's
That's
nice,
lovely.
isn't it?
It is. All right, bless you. Okay, he's just laughing at the little one. Okay, he's coming through with a lady's energy as well. So there's a lady that's coming through, connected with him, and she's coming through as I've suddenly got my shoulders back, and I'm sort of just presenting myself to the world, and it's like I'm ready. So she's bless, a very strong lady as well, emotionally strong, if you would understand. It's like I could carry the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah.
So she's going, and you. So she's saying you're like that as well, but you're like the gentleman as well. You don't like people to see the impact things are having on you. And would you understand why she's telling me that? She knows words hurt. So would you understand why she's saying you would understand somebody around you's words of hurt? She because she's got the pointer finger out for that, and she's like, no, people forget that words can hurt as much as she's saying a smack. So she wouldn't be fighting to roll her sleeves up and get going, would she? Bless her. All right, bless you. Okay. I just want to give you a necklace from Spirit. I wear a crucifix, but she's acknowledging a necklace that's left from Spirit. So I've got to give you that. And I've got to give you a pair of earrings for some reason from this lady, sweetheart. So there must have been a box of bits and pieces. Oh, bless you. Brilliant. And a ring. She's going to my wedding ring and my engagement ring. So she's talking about the rings as well. That should be either with you or around you.
Yeah.
I haven't really got much else other than a really pretty little watch. A pretty little lady's watch as well that she wants to acknowledge. And for some reason, she's talking about 3:15. So I don't know if that was a birth or the time somebody took their transition to Spirit, but I've got to give you 3:15, sweetheart. All right. And I will leave their love with you and say, God bless you. Thank you so much for letting me work.
I love that, yeah.
Do you want
Brilliant.
me to go, Irene, or you?
Yeah, you can if you want, Doug.
All right then. Can I just say, Natalie? Which minute can you still hear me?
Yeah, she's just muted the microphone.
Yeah,
It's all right, darling.
Sorry,
Can I just say this lady, darling, who Tony's face through would be a very uplifting lady. She would have liked to have had the upliftment, and she's giving it for you, darling. And she's saying, keep strong. So you've got to keep strong, sweetheart, with things what you're doing. She wants to thank you for everything you have done in the past and where you are managing now. Can you understand that, sweetheart?
Yeah, I can understand.
Because she's coming in with all this fire. She's coming in with so much emotion. She wants me to give the month of May to you as well, sweetheart. And I've got to give you the 18th of the month. Kiddies are okay. The kiddies end at day. So she's got to give you those as well. I know Tony mentioned the jewellery, sweetheart, but I've got to mention some photos. She's talking about the photos. Okay. I don't know who's got the photos, but she's talking about the photos. And she's also, all right, darling. And she's also saying you're doing a good job with your little ones. She's saying that you're doing a really good job. But she says, because I've got to go back probably 3 years with you, sweetheart, where you didn't know if you were coming or going or where you'd be today or what you were going to do. And she's saying it just shows you, you've put your best foot forward and you've achieved what you wanted within that time. Okay, darling, there's more happy times, she's saying. There's more happy times to come. So she's talking about this for you as well, sweetheart. Okay, I've got to give you the four. She's talking about the four. So I don't know if it's four in a family or if you can understand somebody who is four. Talking about four. Right, thank you. Because I just heard four, darling. Okay, so she's mentioned this to you as well. And she's coming in. Can I just give you, I've got to give you some buttercups and daisies. I know they're not what you call real flowers, but she's saying that buttercups and daisies, so there's got to be a memory, sweetheart.
good
Okay,
idea.
when you was little, you probably said you like butter or done daisy chains. There's got to be memories within that here as well. And she's also talking about a willow tree, darling. I don't know if you can understand where there was a willow tree, or you'd go around where there was a willow tree.
My
Because she's
little
mentioning
sister's
this.
got a willow tree.
That's fine if you can
Oh,
understand
bless.
it, darling, because that's what she's talking about. So she's bringing all this in for evidence for you, sweetheart, okay? She's also mentioned 26. So I don't know if somebody's going to be 26 or there's something to do with 26. Okay, she's fetched me this in. I know this lady's saying she lived to a nice age for her. So she was happy with the age she lived to. Okay. She says, because I started getting a bit tired and a bit weary. She says, so I was happy. She says, I went to a nice age for me. All right.
It was a good
And
age.
you find she's just talking about this as well. So she's knowing what you're doing. And I don't know who's talking about the move, darling, or the change. Do you wanting a move or a change? She's talking about this as well. Thank you. Because she says, I've heard all this as well. All right. She says, would I tell her I'm around her? Well, you know she's around you. She says, but would I tell you? But you know, because you have sensed this lady, sweetheart. And she's saying she just can't believe how much you've achieved and how you've come on, you know, from being 3 years to where you are now. She's saying, and you're totally different. You stand up now and you're like, it's as if I'm me. I've got my confidence back. I'm me now. And this is what she likes. Okay, darling, I'll leave her love with you. So thank you so much for letting me work with you, and I'll pass you on to our Irene. No, you're welcome, darling.
Thanks, Jean. Hi, Natalie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got the same length that Jean and Tony have got, but ever since you came on screen and started speaking, my hand has been itchy. So would you understand where there is like a type of eczema around? Because I'm all itchy all over. So would you understand where that condition is, please?
I'm itchy now.
Oh, right.
I've been getting
Okay.
really bad hands and
Right. Okay. That's absolutely fine, sweetheart. It's just I started itching and I don't normally itch, you see. But no, that's absolutely fine. I've got a gentleman coming forward, sweetheart, and he's such a lovely gentleman, and he's saying you do really, really well with the children, and he's so proud of how you're bringing them up, and he knows that they're a handful, but you take it all in your stride, and you sort of go out of your way to make them feel comfortable, and he says I can't believe what a wonderful mum she is, and he's just saying he wants to send you all his love, sweetheart. Okay, and again, he is around you like the other people are, but he watches everything that you do, and he's talking about a change in your circumstances. I know that you've just said about moving and that, and he says when that happens, you will be a lot happier than what you are now, if that makes sense to you, sweetheart.
absolutely.
Okay, and he's also saying that would you understand where there's a change around a job? Because he's talking about a change around a job. It might not be you, it might be somebody around you. I don't know if it's a change of position or if it's a promotion or something like that. But he's talking about a change around a job or a different career pathway. If you
Yeah,
would,
I can take that because I've had to just widen my areas to get a bigger house.
Right.
So if I move, I'm going to struggle with childcare because my childcare's here.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
So
I would
hence
have to
that's what.
change jobs. So
Yeah,
I was just
right.
talking about that day. Yeah.
Right. Okay, then. As long as you can understand it, my darling, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. Well, he's saying because you're a little bit. He says you're a little bit anxious about it in case you can't get another job. But he's saying, don't worry. They're going to try and guide you and try and help you from spirit to get the position that you want, where you can work around your children. Okay.
Yeah.
But. Children are aware of spirit, and this gentleman comes and plays with the children. So sometimes if you think they're talking to nobody, they're talking to this gentleman because he wants to come and get involved with them because he was that type of gentleman. He liked children, so he's not harming them. He just wants to play with them and just
No,
wants
my
to be
son
around
and
them.
my daughter definitely see someone.
Right, okay. Well, it's this gentleman, sweetheart, and he's just coming round just to let you know that he's there and that he's watching over not only you but your children as well. To because he knows that sometimes you struggle a little bit. Okay. Right, okay. And he's taking me to Christmas, and he's putting one of those silly hats on his head, and he's blowing those little whistles and that. So I know that this gentleman enjoyed his Christmases with the family. Okay. Would you? I know that you said about moving. Would you understand where there's a trip coming up for you, sweetheart? Like a little break or taking the children for a day out or something like that? If you can't take it now, remember that I've given it to you, sweetheart.
They've just been on one a few weeks ago.
Oh, perhaps that's what it is then. Perhaps that's what it is. But oh no, hang on a minute. No, he's talking about one coming up in the summer.
Right.
So perhaps it's something that is not organised yet.
Right.
Okay. Anything else, sweetheart? Right, no, he's saying, I'm going now because I've said all I've wanted to say. He just wanted to let you know that it's him around you and it's him that's playing with the children and not to be scared of him. Okay. And I'm going to say good night and God bless and thank you for working with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night and God bless, Natalie.
Night, darling.
Thank you for coming on. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Can I just recap because people are asking if I can just recap on that message?
While you're doing that, I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Evelyn took the lady at the beginning, but there was something to do with the knee. So I know that either this lady had a bad knee or somebody on the earth planes had got something to do with the knee. There was mention of the 3 purses where this lady had money in each purse because she always kept something in each purse. So I know there's something to do with that. Also a nan bag. She made reference to a nan bag, which was her favourite, where she had a bits and bobs in. And she says that she knew what was in there. Okay. I know August was one of the...
Angela Atkinson, or Angela, hang on. Angela Atkinson said, can we have a recap, please? Because she thinks she knows who it is, sweetheart, I think. So I'm just having a look, see if there's... Yeah, she's saying, yes, Jean, knees.
You what, love? I can't hear very well.
She's saying yes to the knees, is Angela.
Right. Can they take the other though? Because this lady's is there and these little things what she used to keep and what she used to have. I know there was, I think I said the passing was in August, I think I said. And then there was another birthday, weren't there? And I'm asking
she can take the knees and the purse.
Right. So it might be for then, because I didn't want to carry on with this message if it wasn't for the right person.
Yeah.
Because she's saying, if it is for you, Angela, then, sweetheart, can you understand why she's saying thank you, darling, for everything that you've achieved over the last few years, darling? And she also wants to say thank you for everything and how you've helped everyone. Even, I'm sure she's on about her as well, sweetheart, okay? She's sending healing around the knee, because I do know that they still... You also said October, right, thank you for helping me out. Because once they've gone, it's hard to get that connection back once you've asked them to step away, and I've asked her to come back. So she wants to bring this in as well, sweetheart. She's singing Your Home's a Castle. So not singing it, but she's saying your home's like your castle, darling. So I do know that everything in it, you know, is yours. And one thing, can I say, that you work or someone worked hard to get everything you've got. Let me put it right. And she's also mentioning that I'd like to build the world a home. So I know you very much. Thank you, sweetheart. Sorry, Evelyn, it wasn't for you, darling. She's also mentioning that I'd like to build the world a home. So I know, sweetheart, that you do a lot for other people as well. She's bringing this in. Okay. Right, thank you. That's you. As long as you understand what we're getting at. And she's saying that you do a lot for others, sweetheart, as well as yourself, that you're always willing to put yourself out there and put yourself out to help other people, sweetheart, even though sometimes you don't get any help that you want, but you're always the first to offer to help someone else. She's talking about this. Can you also understand, I know I mentioned about the food, sweetheart, where the appetite's not very good at the moment, because she's talking about the appetite. You might fancy food, sweetheart, but then you look after you've done it and you think, oh no, I'm just not really bothered now. So she's mentioning that as well, sweetheart, okay? I know that she's giving me crutches at the moment, symbolically, sweetheart, to help you up, because you've come so far, and she doesn't want you to just drop again, because you're doing so well with yourself, sweetheart, and everybody else. And she's so proud of everything you are doing. Okay, so I know you're not just helping everybody else, sweetheart. You must be doing something else as well. She's not telling me, but she's so proud of what you've become and what you're doing. Okay, I don't know if you can understand where there's the change in this job or something like that, or I'm talking about receptionist. She's talking about receptionist. Can you understand why she's on about a receptionist, sweetheart? I'm not saying you are, or if you can understand where one is, because she's talking about this. All right, darling. So if you can understand that, or if you can understand where somebody is wanting to do that kind of work, that would be great. Okay. She's also said about the flooring, darling. I don't know if you want new carpet or if you're on about changing it to laminate, but she's saying you've got to be careful where a bit of carpet is coming up. Or yes, darling. Home is a castle. That's Amanda. Where there's a bit of carpet fraying or there's something lifting up, sweetheart. She just wants you to be a bit careful that you don't trip over it. And she's saying, and that door, there's a door, darling, what squeaks a little bit or not shutting properly. She's making reference to this. Okay, she's saying that just needs, I don't know if it wants tightening up or something, but there's an issue with that as well. She's coming around you very close at the moment, sweetheart, because you are asking for some support or some help from spirit. You're asking questions, darling, and she's coming around and she's trying to help you the best way she can and she knows how. There's the other people from the spirit world as well, your family and friends. A lot are all around you, darling. Try new carpet, thank you. That's great. Because she's coming in and making all this for you. But there's that, love. I'm going to leave you, darling. I'm so pleased we could get this lady across, because I didn't want to have to just send her back to spirit with nobody accepting her, because she's such a lovely soul. And I've got to say, you are a lovely soul as well, darling. Okay. I know there's bloods to come along. She's talking about the bloods. Okay. And she's just said that, all right, darling. She just said that she didn't like a nurse or didn't like a doctor. So there's something to do. She didn't like one of the nurses or one of the doctors, what either treated her or looked after her or something. And I can't tell you exactly what she's saying, but she says she didn't like one of them. All right, sweetheart. And thank you for all the lovely thoughts you have sent to her, because she's heard every one. She's heard every thought you have sent, sweetheart. Okay. And I'll leave her love with you. And so I'm so pleased that we've got this lady to wear. She should be. Thank you so much, Angela.
It was carers, actually, I think. Yeah, she didn't like some of the carers.
I can't pronounce the other lady's name, but the other lady,
Kylie,
she
it's
could
Kylie
take
Whiteway.
it all as well. Sorry?
Yeah.
Kylie Whiteway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to add on to that, Angela. I haven't really got a lot. I want to go back to the knees. Because what they're doing, they're swelling my knee. I mean, I've got a poorly knee anyway. Won't go into that, Mr. Swindles, but I've got a poorly knee anyway.
She's still blaming you, Tony, for this knee.
But you would understand where this knee up for this person was, or the knees were very, very painful, because my knees sort of really swollen up double again, and I can't feel my shins, and I see like I've got bad circulation, sweetheart. Okay, so I don't know if that's to do with this lady, but that's all I've got for you. Just wanted to acknowledge the fact that I'm having some trouble with my circulation with this knee. So I don't know if it's the same for the lady that had, or the gentleman that had the bad knees, sweetheart. And I'll say good night and God bless, and see if Tony's got anything to add.
Can I just Tony weren't there, bless him. Can I
No.
just say as well, she's saying happy anniversary. Somebody's got a big anniversary coming up.
Oh, bless her.
Oh,
To
no, that would
replace-
hurt, yeah. There's a big
Oh.
anniversary, so it's either a 30th, 40th or something like that coming up, she's just said. All right, so you'll be able to understand that, and that should help as well, trying to split the two people who could take it all.
Oh, Mum's
right,
anniversary today.
Right,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
bless.
it. Then we have sorted it out. Then thank
Yeah.
you so
Yeah.
much.
yeah,
oh well, that's good. That's good.
absolutely.
I don't like it
pleased
when
we
you have to
sorted
ask
it.
them to go back and nobody.
No.
No, it's not nice, is it?
All
Because
right,
they come
Pippin.
and they want you to give a message, but if there's nobody
I
on that
know.
can take it, you can't do anything.
Then there's
can
nothing, no. Or it should have been somebody what we're on and they ain't come on, bless them. They don't know, do
Yeah.
they? They just.
You? No. Oh, your mum's still here. Well, that's.
It
that's-
doesn't matter.
that's
I know it's
lovely.
still a wedding anniversary. It don't
Yeah.
matter, does it?
Yeah, it's like
No.
Suzanne's yesterday. You know, she wrote that beautiful poem for
Yeah,
us.
it's
but it
still
was
the
her
wedding
Yeah,
anniversary.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Can I go, please? Is that all right?
You can, yeah.
Right. All I've got at the moment is We'll Keep a Welcome in the Hillsides. So I know that I'm going to Wales with this one, so need somebody with a Welsh connection. And I've got also I've got a gentleman, and he's dressed in the miners, how the miners used to dress, and he's carrying a Davy lamp. So I've got a Welsh connection with a gentleman that used to be a miner, and he's got a Davy lamp, but he keeps turning the Davy lamp on and off. So that is telling me that somebody went quick. It was like turning a light out. So this gentleman and he's showing me his heart. So this is something to do with the heart. Right. Okay. I've also got one of the other Welsh. I've got the Working Man, and I've also got I'll Walk the Rhondda One More Time. So this is all to do with. He's talking about Welsh music. Obviously, I can't speak Welsh, but this gentleman was heavily into his Welsh music, and he's also sang in one of the male choirs. Can anybody take this gentleman, please? He's giving me the name of Walter, so it's an old name, and come on then, see if I can pronounce it. Dai, is it? They say Dai, don't they? Dai, Dai. So they're the two names that he's mentioning. And Gwyneth, there's a Gwyneth as well. Okay, I'll ask him to step to one side then. And if somebody can take him, I will ask him to come back. So, Jean, have you got anything to?
I didn't hear anything you said, Irene, to be honest. But that's good.
Well, I've just said there's nobody acknowledging this gentleman. So if you've got something,
I've got the bit what says Welsh and minor.
Yeah,
Amanda Hurst. And so
Amanda
is that
Hurst,
Angela
what?
the same one?
I've got no idea. It's just stopped. I
Right.
don't know.
I would say, have you got anything, Tony? Because I would say with this gentleman, I've got as they would have been a very smart, upright gentleman. But as he got older, because he's showing me younger, and as he got older, I know that he would have shrank a little bit, and he would have had a bit of a stooped shoulders, you know, where the shoulders round a little bit.
Yeah.
And I know this would have happened, bless him. And he's also, all right, darling, and he's talking about he would have liked a quiet life. He says anything for a quiet life. So I know as a gentleman what didn't like the arguments or any animosity about anybody, because he just wanted a quiet life, he's telling me here. Okay. He's also showing me a fishing rod, so it sounds just like...
Oh dear.
My sound's gone. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Tony.
We're not having much of it. Can't hear anything. I
No.
couldn't hear Irene. I'll just go on with it. and he's talking, he'd like a quiet life. He says he liked to, I do know if it's not him, somebody would like the fishing, because they're saying they like that peace and the calm about the fishing. So I do know he's showing me a fishing rod, but he's also making it two ways, because I know that a gentleman would have liked to have gone fishing, but he's also showing me where somebody symbolically we're getting reeled in with a fishing rod. So just go careful who feels as though they're getting fetched into something they shouldn't be fetched into, like an argument or something like that, because he's reeling somebody in. Okay, it's as if he's throwing that lifeline and reeling them back in. So he's fetching that in two different ways. I hope somebody can understand it like that.
There's nothing coming up at all, is there?
No, I
Has everybody gone to sleep out there? Can you not hear us?
I just know this gentleman was anything for a quiet life.
Yeah. Not even
Tony
moving.
can't.
You can't hear. Can you hear me, Jean?
I could now. I couldn't before.
Right. Oh, hi, Ricky. Oh, Stace can hear us as well. Oh, that's better. Right. Okay. We thought we were sitting there on his own. Right.
Can anybody
okay.
understand the gentleman then, please?
No.
Can anyone understand the gentleman? The one that would like a quiet life, and I've got the fishing.
Right.
I've got the fishing.
Warren,
They would have liked the fishing.
I've got a Welsh connection, but he was young. And you said you'd got a young man showing an older one.
You what, Irene?
Anne Warren says that she's got a Welsh connection, but he was young. Right. Now Jean can't hear me. And Tony, can you hear me, Tony?
There's only, I can't hear now.
Oh, my goodness. Will you stop it, you spirit lot, please? Right. Okay.
Did somebody say they could understand it, Irene?
Yeah, Anne Warren.
Could understand about the fisherman and the gentleman for a quiet life?
Well, no, she's saying that she's got a Welsh connection.
It needs
Got
to
ya.
go.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Tony's back. Thank goodness. Yeah, the chat's just frozen, Stacey's saying. Right. Are you and I on the same link, Jean? Do you know?
I don't know. I couldn't hear
Right.
anything. Yeah, I didn't give any names out. I just know this gentleman did like a quiet life. I've got somebody who liked the fishing. And also there's a situation where somebody he liked fishing and a quiet life. That's Anne.
That's Anne
Thank
Warren,
you.
Yeah.
So right, so we've got two there. And I've got he's explaining a situation, sweetheart, where they're saying not to get too involved. Can you understand that? Because it's as if I'm getting reeled in, like a fisherman reels a fish in. It's as if I've got symbolically that somebody's reeling you in, as much as to say keep at arm's length. So there's got to be a situation, sweetheart, where they don't want you to get too involved. So can anybody understand this? Anne, can you understand this, sweetheart? Because it is symbolically, darling, where there must be, some disagreement with a couple of people or something. Right, you can. Thank you, because this is what he's doing, darling. I know it's difficult when we're having trouble with computers tonight for some reason. My laptop wouldn't even connect. He said, I've got no internet connection, didn't it, Tony?
Mm.
So anyway,
Just
let's
as we
go
started
back
the
on.
service.
All right, sweetheart. Yeah. So he's talking
Hey.
about this, sweetheart. He wants you to keep arm's length of a situation. So just go careful. All right. He's also giving me a paintbrush, sweetheart. So I know that you're talking about painting, but I don't feel it's house painting. Can you understand somebody what would do paintings, sketching and art, that type of thing? Because I don't feel I've got a big paintbrush. I feel as though I've got more of a small one who would have done art and drawings and things like that. Because this is how he's making me feel, sweetheart, that this paintings, if it's not you, can you understand where somebody would do that type of thing, darling? And he's just given me a big shepherd's pie as well. So I know that somebody would like the shepherd's pie because he's gave me that. Right, thank you, Anne. And I've got the big shepherd's pie as well, sweetheart, so I know that's something you would have eaten. Okay. I don't know if you can understand Jim, but it's just, right, thank you. They've just mentioned the name Jim, darling, so I don't know if you can understand Jim as a friend. I don't know if he's in spirit or on earth, I've just heard his name. And I've also got to give you the number 5. Number 5 does mean something as well, sweetheart. So 5, okay, because he's circling 5 for me. He's also talked about the month of December, so I know December's important, sweetheart. And you had shepherd's pie for your tea, not for me, like. So he's on about number 5, sweetheart. He's talking about that as well. And December month, okay. I've got to give you singing 5, and I've got to sing you happy birthday. Thank you, because I know there's a birthday around you, darling. Oh, Shane, you can take a lot as well. Okay. And I've also, I know I'd said, oh, dear me, 5, come on. He's trying to get in things now quick because he's saying, it's talking about a raffle. I don't know, he's talking about a raffle. Just you must be able to understand why he's talking about a raffle. I don't know if he won a raffle or if somebody's doing a raffle, because he's talking about raffle. Okay. Come on. And he's also showing me a brown coat, so I know this gentleman would have a brown coat. I don't know if it's a suit coat or if it would be a jacket, but he's talking about the brown coat, okay? He's also mentioning about there would be a little photo, like a little passport photo. He's showing me one of these. He's coming in very quick and showing me all these little slips now, these little things. Oh, all right. And somebody's tap. Somebody needs a new tap, or they've just had a new tap, because I'm turning, but it would be one of those. The jacket, thank you. Can you understand the tap, sweetheart? Those taps, you know, the ones, the older ones, but they're coming back in, where they have 3 bobble things on and you turn them. They're all different now. They're all modern up and down, aren't they? And pull and twist. Because it's showing me these, sweetheart, so I don't know if somebody's got a problem with one of those as well, darling. He's showing me that. And I've got, all right, sweetheart. He's making me reference to a dog as well in the spirit world with him. And I've also, he's saying I've got my mate, so I do know his mate's with him. Okay. So he's fetching his mate in as well. I used to put cheese on top of my shepherd's pie as well, Sophie. So he's fetching his mate, sweetheart. I know there would have been 3 people what passed very quick together. It weren't long between 3 people passed all of a sudden. Can you understand this, sweetheart? And I'm going to, it's just that I'm leaving. So I'm going to leave this gentleman's love. They don't usually just say they're going with me. I usually have to, but it's just that I'm going. All right, darling. See, you were making reference to tap, okay? And I've just got to give you a smoothie. I don't like them. I don't like smoothies. Can I just give you a smoothie, darling? I'm giving you a smoothie, and I'm going to send a night and God bless with this love of this gentleman. Thank you so much. All right, you can understand, yes, and I'm him and uncle. Thank you so much, Anne, for helping me. And Shane, you take what you can out of that, darling. Okay, as well. And thank you. I don't know if Tony's can add anything to that.
No, I can't.
All right, Irene, at least we've got somewhere now.
At least
a bit
you've
better.
Placed it.
Still playing up though, this.
I think it's a lot of it is to do with atmospherics, because there's a lot of rain about, and my telly wouldn't work half the time last night. It was pouring that much. So, okay.
All right.
So,
have you got anything, Irene?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
No,
Since all this started, they've just
not very good, is it?
God bless and gone. No, it's
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I'm really sorry that.
I love corned beef hash.
Hey. Oh, yeah. So, I like corned beef hash as well. Yes, sorry the IT's been a bit glitchy tonight, but these things happen, and it's one of those nights. So we got through it, and we passed on messages, and we've had some upliftment. So thank you very much. We will be in Bridlington on Thursday.
Yeah.
We three.
Yes.
But if you can't make it to Bridlington to watch us, then there will be Littleport service on Thursday evening. It will be. They've got a really good medium on Thursday as well. What's his name? He's from Canada.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
That one. Mr. Stapley.
Mr. Stapley. Yes, so I will have to watch it on catch up.
Yeah, me too.
But we will be in Bridlington, and I think Bridlington are having a live service on Wednesday night as well. I'm not sure who the medium is, but if you're not doing anything Wednesday night, then watch our Bridlington church. Ladies, have you got anything?
I'm at College
Thursday
Road.
Bread.
I've already said that.
I know. Just saying, I'm with you.
Yeah. Sorry, Irene.
I'm at College Road in Doncaster on Wednesday evening, taking their service. So if anybody in and around Doncaster would like to come along to College Road, I'm the medium there on Wednesday. And then I'm with these two lovely people on Thursday at Bridlington.
And then Friday, yes, Suzanne, there will be a service on Friday evening as well.
There will.
And then we'll be back to a divine service on Sunday, I believe, which may be coming live from Withensea.
Well,
depends how things go.
Sunday morning, I'm doing Charnwood Church on Sunday morning, 10:30.
Oh, very nice.
In Derby. So if anybody's Derby way, Charnwood, it's 10:30 till it's divine service starts at 10:30, and I'm there on Sunday morning.
Very nice. Well, enjoy that. I hope you have a very good and successful evening.
Yes.
Then
Morning.
Morning, yes, even. Yes, so I will see you all then. Can we close the service in prayer and have our night song, please?
Yes, we can. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you once again for a lovely service over the internet this evening. Could I please ask that the angels come around all those that need healing, whether they be animals or human, and also for our wonderful Mother Earth? Could I also ask for a bed for the homeless, Lord, and food for the hungry? And as I close the veil between the two worlds on this service, could I please hand back all which is rightly yours, all the love, all the honour, all the glory, and until we meet again, a guardian angel to be with each and every person who's been with us this evening. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
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 Night,
May the Lord
everyone.
bless
Sorry
you and
for all
keep you
the
safe till we meet
interfering.
again.
Good
Yeah,
night,
sorry for all the
everybody. God bless.
interference.
Good night.
Good night.
stop tonight. Feeling out by the ocean, and all of those white hot sands. Where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.